Alright guys, this is the snapper tank. This is our boy over here. His name's Turdy. My 5-year-old boy named him. Very inventive name there, Turdy. Anyway, got this tank going on. Got a bunch of driftwood in here that I got from the Mississippi River. And I've got it arranged all nicely in this X pattern, but since this guy is growing so fast, he's having a little trouble squeezing in between there to get to the other side of the tank. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wood out, and we're going to turn the wood into his little cave over here, and to also make that bigger for him as well. It's kind of nice and snug right now. He fits in there, but he's got to squeeze a bit, so it's going to be Operation Make the Tank More Open so he can move around freely. Anyway, this is some fathead minnows I bought from the bait store to feed him. And he's not really eating a whole lot right now, so it's kind of a mistake to get 2 scoops, because 3 days later they're all almost all of them are still here. He hasn't really been eating too many of them, but fat little bullhead down here has been. Got a big gut on him. And I think a sucker minnow was mixed in as well. Don't know where he went. I also saw a little baby bullhead came in with the bait bucket as well. Anyway, I'm going to start tearing this thing apart, and I'll probably clean some of this duckweed out. Having a big snapping turtle, my choices of plants in the tank are kind of limited, because if you ever see a snapping turtle's claws, they're quite large, and he's a little bulldozer and he just tears everything to pieces. So I put duckweed in here just to help soak up some of the nitrogen, and turtle waste helps keep the water clean. But it kind of starts to take over the whole tank, so I gotta scoop it out periodically and kind of thin the herd, so to speak. Anyway, I'm gonna start tearing this apart and reconstructing the tank. Here's the beast. He's not very happy about me picking him up. Oh well. You're just gonna have to be a little cranky for a while. Alright, and so here's the final product. We've got Turdy underneath his logs, being all happy. So here's the rock pile and the logs. I think it turned out really good. It's nice and stable. Those logs are wanting to float still, but since I got this side all pinned down, they are nice and secure, and he's got a spot where he can haul out now too. I mean, he had that before, but it was a little more difficult for him to climb out. But anyway, he's out and about right now, being all happy, but he likes to crawl in under there, under the logs, and he can dig down in there and bury himself completely. So it's a nice little hide for him. And I actually tried to pull him out of there to readjust the logs, and that was no easy task. When he gets his claws dug into something, it is very hard to get him out. But so it's really stable. I'm not worried about him getting stuck under there. It will be just fine. It's a little tank. Anyway, he has been eating the minnows. I've watched him eat a few of them today. But yeah, it's looking good.